Hey guys, day 33 of Around the World for Free. We are in Boa Vista in Roraima State.
Bem-vindos ao Brasil!
Welcome to Brazil! Okay, so after we arrived at the Alicock family's house in Sarama, things were jam-packed.
Nice to meet you!
Sydney stopped by. He's Harold Singh's good friend and one of the elders of the community.
When you hear people say the concrete jungle, what does that really mean? Is it like trees? But when you really go to see people living in one apartment and you're there every day, you know, up and down, and you don't really know your neighbor, it's kind of strange.
Yeah, that's how it is in the U.S. Pretty much in every big city in the U.S.
When you hear about civilization, you expect that people knows one another and they would share their experience or their grief or their happiness. But when you go in there, you know, you begin to wonder if the word civilization really represents itself.
Yeah.
I see ourselves in a community. Well, of course, it's small, but we know one another. We share, you know, we share in our happiness, we share in our work, we share in anything that comes along, and I think that is more appropriate to the word civilization.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And right there on the spot, they threw together a spontaneous cultural exchange for me. The Alicock family called a few people from the village, and they all came over there dressed up, danced, sang, poetry reading. I got up and danced with them. It was really fun. And the next morning, it was time to make good on the AT&T pull, which you guys chose, hunting.
Hold it in your left hand,
Okay.
and you use this as your guide, and you pull, and you take your aim. When you take your aim, don't hold with this, that's just a guide. You release this. Release. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. So Glenn and I set out early in the morning. We crossed the savannah first, looking for birds. Oh, he left. Can I get him in midair?
No, you wouldn't stop.
That was better than the first time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting better.
When you go for hunting, you gotta try to be like 100% quiet. The animals actually hears you when they come because their head is actually close to the ground, so they would hear the vibration of you. So you try to be quiet.
We entered the forest and began our ascent up Sarama Mountain.
What the crab is doing? Here is the crab.
Oh, yeah. Can I get him?
No.
Ow! So my first attempt was to try to shoot a crab, and that didn't go over so well. I don't know if I should quit my day job, Glenn. What do you think? But then after that, we kept climbing and climbing, and we ran into a family of spider monkeys.
Look below, look so.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We're surrounded by spider monkeys who were so aggressive and completely territorial. Oh, he is mad. I've never seen anything like it. This monkey is up in a tree trying to get us out of his land.
If it was like in the YY, they would have shot him already. The Macushis don't do that.
Why don't you eat monkeys?
It's not our custom.
All right, let's see if I can get this one. Then we got to my second attempt at shooting a crab. Got him. We got some crab for breakfast. Who's a hunter now? So despite not catching some really great wild game, we still got an amazing hike through the rainforest and all the way up to the vista. Wow, this place is beautiful. This amazing view over Sarama, and we could see Glenn's house from up where we were. It was gorgeous. So then it was time to check out of the interior. Bertrand showed up and he offered a ride to a border town so I could do the live chat with you guys. So Bertrand drops me in Latem, this border town, and I could do the live chat, got it handled. And then what do? I checked the message boards. Tiago kindly wrote in and offered me a ride. Do you think you could pick me up from the border? From the border to his town, Boa Vista. So Bertrand didn't leave me stranded. He got one of his friends, Troy, to take me from Latem to the border. Crossing the border, yeah! Crossing the Takatu River, going towards Brazil. So I crossed the border of Guyana to Brazil, got picked up by Tiago and his friend Elio, and we were going to Boa Vista.
Boa Vista, yes.
How long?
The biggest city and the smallest state in Brazil.
But before we got to Boa Vista, we had to stop and celebrate because I am so excited to be in Brazil.
Welcome to Brazil, welcome to the jungle.
Obrigada! We got to Boa Vista. The city is full and alive and people are everywhere, cruising on motorbikes, playing sports.
Oh my gosh, this place is so cool.
It was awesome. And then Tiago and Elio took me for a nice little local meal. So what is this?
This is paçoca, which is like the cassava flour with jerk beef.
And you have to eat it with a banana.
If you can imagine that flavor combination.
It was delightful because I was starving. How are you? And then we went and met Elio's family at their house, surprised his mom and his sister. Came back over here to Tiago's house.
This is my mom.
It was fun to meet both the families. And we set up shop at Tiago's house.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
So we have a hammock here, so one of you can sleep in the hammock. And then
Awesome.
I have some extra mattress that we can put it on the floor.
Tiago, this is great. This gorgeous house, it's huge, it's all like outdoor seating and a pool. But I'm so happy to be in Brazil. I can't wait to explore this country. And one more thing, guys, the AT&T poll is up for this week. It's about exotic edibles, things to eat in Brazil. So check it out, throw your votes out there, and let me know which one you want me to try to choke down. Please write your messages in to cbs.com/world. Tell me what there is to do in this great, big, huge country, and I can't wait to explore.